PMP General Reviewer Number 1. PMP or Project Management Professional is an internationally recognized professional designation offered by the Project Management Institute or PMI. As of March 2018, there are 833,025 active PMP certified individuals and 286 charter chapters across 210 countries and territories worldwide. This reviewer is intended for those who are planning to take the PMP certification exam. The PMP certification exam is based on the PMI Project Management Body of Knowledge or PMBOK. There are 25 reviewer questions featured in this video. These reviewer questions are all based on the PMBOK. In proceeding with this reviewer video, the correct answer is revealed 3 to 5 seconds after each question. You may be given more time for questions requiring computations or analysis of charts, graphs, tables, drawings, or illustrations. You are encouraged to attempt to answer each question and record your correct or wrong answer on a piece of paper or on your smartphone. If you need time to prepare for the recording and checking of your answers, please press the pause button now and then press the play button whenever you are ready. Before you proceed, please take time to read the following disclaimer. Let's begin.
You are a project manager evaluating a decision whether to buy insurance for a temporary manufacturing facility. The likelihood of a mishap is assessed at 10% and the likely impact is evaluated at $500,000. The cost of insuring is $20,000 and has a $10,000 deductible. Would you advise buying insurance? A. Yes, because $50,000 is greater than $21,000. B. Yes, because $50,000 is greater than $30,000. C. No, because $30,000 is less than $500,000. D. No, because $21,000 is less than $50,000. The correct answer is A. Expected monetary value or EMV of the impact of a mishap when there is no insurance is 10% of $500,000 or $50,000. EMV when there is insurance is $20,000 plus 10% of $10,000 or $21,000. Therefore it makes sense to buy insurance.
Which of the following is not the personal style defined by Merrill and Reed in their employee motivation theory? A. Affiliation. B. Amiable. C. Driver. D. Expressive. The correct answer is A. Affiliation. Merrill and Reed in their employee motivation theory define the following personal styles, namely, driver, amiable, expressive, and analytical.
Which of the following is typically not part of project closure activities? A. Hand off completed project deliverables to operations and management. B. Get formal sign-off from the customer to confirm customer acceptance of final deliverable. C. Use the findings of the project to plan future projects. D. Measure customer satisfaction as a key performance indicator of project success. The correct answer is C. Use the findings of the project to plan future projects. Documenting lessons learned is part of closure, but applying those learning or findings happens during the project planning, not closure, processes.
A manager, managing collection of projects grouped together to facilitate effective management to meet strategic business objectives is called A. Project manager. B. Portfolio manager. C. Program manager. D. Stacker holder. The correct answer is B. Portfolio manager. Portfolio refers to a collection of projects or programs grouped together to facilitate effective management to meet strategic business objectives, and the person managing it is called a portfolio manager. Portfolio management describes methods for analyzing and collectively managing a group of current or proposed projects based on numerous key characteristics like business objectives, technical strategy goal, etc.
Your software project is in the critical system testing stage when two of the senior members of the team come to you with a conflict on usage of the simulation software during testing. One senior member claims that the other person keeps the software engaged for almost all of the working hours of the project. You decide to change their working schedule so that they no longer overlap. You are using which of the following techniques for conflict resolution? A. Collaborating. B. Compromising. C. Smoothing. D. Forcing. The correct answer is A. Collaborating. This is the collaborating or problem-solving approach for conflict resolution because it solves the real problem in such a way that the problem itself goes away.
The Staffing Management Plan, which is part of the Human Resource Plan, describes when and how human resources requirements will be met. Information on the Staffing Management Plan may vary according to the application area and project size. Key areas may be the following except A. Compliance. B. Resource calendars. C. Staff acquisition. D. Work items. The correct answer is D. Work items. The Staffing Management Plan may include staff acquisition, resource calendars, staff release plan, training needs, recognition and rewards, compliance, and safety.
A customer in the later part of project execution wants to add scope to the project. The project manager discusses this change with the customer and raises a written change request. He then evaluates if this change can be addressed through project reserves and explores alternatives. The project manager finds that this addition would result in missing the next milestone delivery. What should the project manager do next? A. Perform integrated change control. B. Get an approval from the change control board. C. Update the project baseline and inform the customer. D. Evaluate the impact of the change on other factors of triple constraint, cost and time. The correct answer is B. Get an approval from the change control board. Since the project affects the milestone deliverables, it is best to gain approval from the change control board. The board would have the responsibility to review change requests to determine if additional analysis is warranted. They can also approve or reject project changes. The change control board can include the project sponsor, customer, experts, and others besides the project manager.
At what level of the WBS should the budget be estimated to assist in budget control during the monitoring and controlling process group? A. Lowest. B. Highest. C. Third. D. Major work effort. The correct answer is A. Lowest. By having the WBS at its lowest level, more information is available to make a more accurate cost estimate.
You, as a project manager, are in the process of a midway review at the end of the first year of a $50,000 project. The earned value analysis shows that the PV is $25,000, the EV is $20,000, and the AC is $15,000. What can be determined from these figures? A. The project is ahead of schedule and under budget. B. The project is ahead of schedule and over budget. C. The project is behind schedule and under budget. D. The project is behind schedule and over budget. The correct answer is C. The project is behind schedule and under budget. Looking at the data, we can compute for schedule variance, SV, and cost variance, CV, as -$5,000 and $5,000, respectively. Therefore, it is evident that the project is behind schedule and is also under budget.
You are examining the network paths for your project. Path A's duration is 12358. Path B's duration is 13567. Path C's duration is 12549. And Path D's duration is 23448. Which of the following is the critical path for this project? A. Path A, B. Path B, C. Path C, D. Path D. The correct answer is B. Path B. The duration of path A is 19. The duration of path B is 22. The duration of path C is 21. And the duration of path D is 21. Therefore, path B is the critical path since it's the longest path on the project.
You are managing a large and complex project which is in the planning stage. After assessing the detailed project requirements with the stakeholders, you ask the team to create a work breakdown structure, WBS. However, since most of the team is new, you decide to brief them on some rules of creating a WBS. Which of the following statements is incorrect about a work breakdown structure? A. WBS allows better estimation of cost, risk and time. B. Lower-level WBS components are a decomposed result of the upper-level WBS components. C. WBS is a list of specific activities used to accomplish the deliverables. D. WBS includes only work needed to create deliverables, hence work not in WBS is not part of the project. The correct answer is C. WBS is a list of specific activities used to accomplish the deliverables. Work breakdown structure, WBS, is a deliverable-oriented hierarchical decomposition of the work to be executed by the project team to accomplish the project objectives and create the required deliverables. It organizes and defines the total scope. Hence, it is not a list of specific activities used to accomplish the deliverables. How the work is completed, activities, can vary and change throughout the project, but deliverables cannot change without a change request.
Which of the following statements describes the relationship between project phases and the project life cycle? A. The project life cycle contains the iterative incremental elements inside a project phase. B. The project life cycle is regarded as a sequence of project activities while phases are defined to control the overlapping of activities. C. The project life cycle contains the repetitive elements inside a project phase. D. Collectively, the project phases are known as the project life cycle. The correct answer is D. Collectively, the project phases are known as the project life cycle. You are a project manager. In the process of sequencing activities for your project, you create a schedule network diagram that uses boxes called nodes to represent activities and connects them with arrows to represent logical relationship between them. What is this popular scheduling diagram known as? A. Precedence diagramming method or PDM. B. Graphical evaluation and review technique or GERT. C. Program evaluation and review technique or PERT. D. Arrow diagramming method or ADM. The correct answer is A. Precedence diagramming method or PDM. The precedence diagram method, also known as activity on node, is a tool for scheduling activities in a project plan and constructing a project schedule network diagram that uses boxes, referred to as nodes, to represent activities and connects them with arrows that show the dependencies. A car manufacturing company conceptualized a new car which would be more fuel efficient, better ergonomically designed, and satisfies the latest safety compliance. This car was recently launched and has now moved into full-fledged production. This is an example of A. Project, as it has clear scope and requirements in terms of safety compliance, fuel efficiency, etc. B. Project, as this car was conceptualized, designed and now launched. C. Operation, as the company is into car manufacturing which is an ongoing process. D. Operation, as this activity didn't create a unique product. The correct answer is B. Project, as this car was conceptualized, designed and now launched. This is a typical scenario where project is intersecting with operation during product life cycle. Notice the word launched. All the activities before launch of the vehicle are part of a project which is temporary activity with a well-defined unique output. Once the car moves to production line, it becomes an ongoing operation for the company.
John has been assigned a project recently and he is in the process of documenting the project charter with the project sponsor. He needs your help in deciding which of the following must be included in the project charter. A. Budget estimates. B. Positive risks. C. Risk analysis. D. Project purpose or justification. The correct answer is D. Project purpose or justification. As per PMBOK, project description must be included in the project charter. Options A and C, budget estimates and risk analysis may be included in some project charters, as per the requirement.
A project manager has to discuss project progress and track project status with the project team. Which of the following formats is the most relevant format for this purpose? A. Work breakdown structure. B. Bar chart. C. Milestone chart. D. Schedule baseline. The correct answer is B. Bar chart. A Gantt chart is a bar chart that shows the activities of a project, when each must take place and how long each will take. As the project progresses, bars are shaded to show the activities that have been completed. Also, people assigned to each task can be represented. Thus, project managers can efficiently use the bar charts to track project progress and track status with project team. The work breakdown structure or WBS is used to show the work that is in the project. Milestone chart is a high-level summary of project schedule and more suitable for senior management. Schedule baseline denotes the standard by which project performance is measured.
An assembly line in a car manufacturing plant produces 250 components in one shift. QA randomly picks 10 of them for quality checking. This is an example of A. Process analysis. B. Process control. C. Inspection. D. Quality audit. The correct answer is C. Inspection. An inspection is, most generally, an organized examination or formal evaluation exercise. It involves the measurements and tests applied to certain characteristics in regard to an activity. The results are usually compared to specified requirements and standards for determining whether the activity is in line with these targets.
You are managing a large diversified project team. In the initial days of the project, the team members behaved like independent individuals and seemed reserved, while learning about their roles and responsibilities. Then as the team began to work on the project and participate in technical decisions, their trust level grew. The team now supports each other's needs and works together. According to you, they are in which stage of team development? A. Adjourning. B. Forming. C. Norming. D. Performing. The correct answer is C. Norming. The stage at which team members begin to work together and adjust work habits and behavior that support the team and develop trust is the norming stage. There are 5 stages of team development starting from forming, storming, norming, performing and adjourning.
Performance improvements include all of the following except A. Improvements in amount of overtime worked. B. Improvements in individual skills. C. Improvements in team behavior. D. Improvements in team capabilities. The correct answer is A. Improvements in amount of overtime worked. Working overtime is an indication of plan variance and not performance improvement. Options B, C and D are examples of improvements that are expected as a result of good project execution.
You have just been assigned as the project manager of a project for which a prototype was recently delivered. The sponsor of the project calls you and gives you an overall estimate for the project. This form of estimating is known as A. Parametric estimate. B. Heuristic estimate. C. 3-point estimate. D. Analogous estimate. The correct answer is D. Analogous estimate. Analogous estimate, also called top-down approach, is a form of expert judgment. It uses estimations from previous similar activities to estimate future durations. The accuracy of estimates derived using this method depends on the correctness of historical information, similarity of the historical projects, in this case a prototype project, and expert judgment.
As a project manager, you are worried about continuous bad performance of one of the team members. You have spoken to him over coffee, but there seems to be no improvement. What is the most suitable way to communicate your dissatisfaction? A. Informal, verbal. B. Formal, verbal. C. Informal, written. D. Formal, written. The correct answer is D. Formal, written. This is the second notice to the team member for poor performance and it should be given in a formal written manner.
The difference between the maximum funding and the end of the cost baseline is called A. Management reserve. B. Funding limit reconciliation. C. Reserve analysis. D. Project budget. The correct answer is A. Management reserve. Management reserve is the difference between the maximum funding and the end of the cost baseline.
A buyer has floated a procurement document to buy cement for his construction company and in response received several price quotations. The buyer has used which of the procurement documents? A. Invitation for bid. B. Request for proposal. C. Proposal. D. Request for quotation. The correct answer is D. Request for quotation. A price quote is usually in response to a request for quote. A bid is usually in response to an invitation for bid. A request for proposal is used for responding to proposal documents.
A project manager wants to determine the variance for an activity estimate using the 3-point estimate with following data: pessimistic equals 14, optimistic equals 2, realistic equals 5. What is the variance? A. 2, B. 4, C. 5, D. Not enough information. The correct answer is B. 4. To compute for the variance, subtract optimistic from pessimistic, divide the difference by 6, then square the resulting quotient. From the given data, the resulting variance should be 4.
You are the project manager of a new portal development project. You want to integrate your portal with one of the online payment gateways, but you are experiencing major issues in receiving payment. The remote support from the payment gateway company is not much help. Your team suggests getting one of their engineers online, so that you can speed up the work. However, this will increase the project costs which have not been budgeted. According to your team, there is no other option at this stage. What should you do? A. Motivate your team members to solve the problem and integrate with this payment gateway. B. Ask your senior management to help you make decision. C. Create a change request to ask for an engineer from the payment gateway company and present this to the change control board for approval. D. Look for another gateway provider. The correct answer is C. Create a change request to ask for an engineer from the payment gateway company and present this to the change control board for approval. If you look at the question, there is a problem in the project and the project team finds no solution. In this case, the only option left is to create a change request and ask for additional money to get the problem fixed.
How did you fare in this short test? Did you get at least 80% of the correct answers? Don't worry too much if you did not do so well. Just keep on reviewing. Watch this video and take your short test again sometime in the near future until you get a perfect score every time. Check out our other available PMP Reviewer videos and playlists. Please like if you find this reviewer video useful. Feel free to share it, too. Don't forget to subscribe to Review Central channel on YouTube so you won't miss out on newly published reviewer videos and playlists.